Jansen's Heating and Air is the home of Dr. Comfort, focusing on customer care for heating and air conditioning across Central Illinois for some 35 years. Find out their services, specials, and coupons by clicking their icon on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
WTIM. You're listening to the WTIM Morning Show on your information station, and the show is sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first. I'm your host, Reed Kamai, and there's an exciting event coming up at the Christian County Fairgrounds, not this weekend, but the coming weekend, Pull-A-Palooza for a Cause. And we're going to learn all about this event and all that goes with it from our three guests in the studio this morning. They are our co-organizers of the event. On my left is Bryan Sharp. Bryan, welcome back in.
Yep, thank you. Glad to be here.
Yeah, no, it's good to have you in. And then next to my right, another organizer of the event, Dan Gregory. Dan, welcome into you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's good to have you in. And then all the way on my right, Jay Germann. Jay, welcome into you.
Yeah, thank you, and good morning.
Yes, good morning to you as well. So, yes, Pull-A-Palooza for a Cause. Sounds like it's happening August 8th at 11 in the morning at the Christian County Fairgrounds. First, just for whomever would like to give it just what's like a little overview of the event.
It is an antique tractor pull. We are in association with the Southern Illinois Pullers League, and that is run by Josh DeCamper. He put the pull on in the winter down at DuQuoin. For anybody that knows anything about antique tractor pulling, it was a major success down there. And it is a points pull for them. Everybody is able to pull in their point system. So it's a really neat thing.
Okay, no, that's really cool that you have that. So yeah, so it sounds like you have a whole lot of different classes in for the competition that folks can participate in. Talk about the different classes.
Yeah, the classes start at 4,000 pounds at 4 mile an hour, and the distinction between some of the classes are non-cut and cut tires. And they go 4,000, 4,500, 5,000, 5,500, another 5,500. And then we run a 9,500 NA, which means no turbo. They can be straight out of the field. And then some of the big ones that are going to run is a 12,500 pound class. At 12 mile an hour and at 15 mile an hour. And those will be very exciting. They also have a 13,000 pound class at 10 mile an hour out of the field. And then the vintage modified are like a Super M with a 350 Chevy gas motor in them. So they used to run those back in the day. Those were called hot rods. So
is that where the term tot rod came from? It was like a pun on hot rod?
It was, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Or was it the other way around?
Well, it could have been the other way around.
Okay. All right. Could have been the other way around. Okay. So these classes, I'm just looking at what I've got in front of me. So you've got your weight, and then it gives a speed. So is that like the top speed they're able to go?
It is.
Okay.
If you go over that top speed after half track, you're disqualified.
Oh, disqualified. All right. So watch out for that. And then you've got the cut versus non-cut tires. So is that just the way they're designed?
A non-cut tire has not been altered. A cut tire usually has the front cut with the back edge cut off.
Okay.
And also they'll run a top cut class, which means they can't have anything altered to the front bar. The back edge of the bar is cut off.
Okay.
So
Right.
there's classes here for everybody.
Okay, classes for everybody, and man, I thought the 4,000 pound tractors were big, and then I can't wait to see the 13,000 pound trucks as well, or tractors rather.
They'll be very exciting.
No, it sounds exciting indeed. So yeah, anything else you want to mention, kind of about the structure of the competition?
this pull has been made so that people can bring something out of the barn if they want to, a pure stock tractor, and at least have some competition against that. There are fellows that have spent several $1,000s on their tractors. So you'll see all types of I guess, modified and non-modified tractors.
Okay, nice. So yeah, a lot of different kind of tractors, it sounds like, happening at the Pull-A-Palooza for a cause. I want to get into said cause. Where are the proceeds from this going to?
I'll leave that to Jay Germann. He's our potentate from Ansar Shrine.
Yeah. So this is being sponsored by Ansar Ag Corps. Ansar is a Shriners International temple out of Springfield, Illinois. And if you don't know, if you haven't seen the Shriners in the parades wearing the fezzes and stuff, we are associated with Shriners Hospitals for Children. There's 22 of them hospitals around the country, and we treat children with a number of different things that they may have going on at no regardless of their ability to pay. So the parents of the children never get a bill if they go to Shriners Hospital. They do bill some insurance and that kind of thing, but regardless of their ability to pay, a child is never turned away. And they've been with the first hospital opened in 1923. So proceeds for this, and the Ag Corps has done this for years, do fundraisers throughout the year. You'll see them in parades. You'll see them here in Taylorville at the 4th of July parade. They do that for awareness. We raise money. At the end of the year, they make a donation to the hospital, and that's where the proceeds will go.
All right. So yeah, Shriners Hospital is where that's going. Yeah. Talk about what got you into Ansar Ag Corps and the philanthropy.
So as I mentioned, parading is a big thing with Shrine. A lot of Shrine units out there. You see them in the little cars. In 91 or 92, there was a group of farmers from Central Illinois, mainly around the Stonington area, that got together and said, "Hey, let's put together a group of Shriners that can parade antique tractors and show off our tractors that we have in the parades." And those guys come together. They put together the Ag Corps. And that's they named it the Ansar Ag Corps. And at one time, probably had right now we're sitting around 60 members in the Ag Corps. And if you added up all the tractors, I bet we have 200 tractors between all of us, because not a single one of us have just one single tractor.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you probably need multiple of them for all the different purposes you have. Now, is Ansar an acronym?
Yes.
Okay, what does it stand for?
Well, so those who give.
Okay.
Right. So Ansar is Arabic, and in Arabic meaning is those who give.
Those who give. Okay. I did not know about the term or the translation, but that's why we have you here to talk about it. So, for people who want to watch this show here, I understand it's free admission, is it?
It is free admission.
Okay.
You won't have a better time for nothing.
Yeah.
We have 2 food trucks there, Dave's Barbecue and Stewie's Barbecue. Both are excellent. So there will be food there for purchase. There'll be a 50-50 drawing that the proceeds, I'm sure, will be donated back. They usually are.
Okay, so 50-50 raffle, and then so then for people who are going to compete, who are going to enter their tractors, what do they pay for that?
It's $30 a hook.
Okay.
So every time you hook to the sled, it'd be $30. The payback is the top 3 in each class, and it's a 50% payback.
Okay. So 50%. So it depends on how many people compete.
Exactly.
To decide who
in each class.
Yeah. Or to decide how much they get. So yeah, for people who are interested in taking part and actually competing, how would they do so?
They just show up the day of and sign up, and they'll be be put in the right classes. We'll have scales, and the drawbar hitches measured, and we go from there. There will be a sled from Southern Illinois. It is Kyle Mankey's sled. Okay. So, and it's one that you'll see that the big boys pull.
All right.
So
yeah, and I'm trying to imagine the size of it. I've never actually seen this sort of thing before, but no, it sounds massive. It sounds exciting.
It weighs 60,000 pounds.
60,000 pounds. And we're talking biggest, the largest tractor here, 13,000 pounds.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So yeah, get a 4,000 pound tractor pulling 60,000 pounds.
It'll, you'd have to see the sled, but most of the weight is not, on the tractor that pulls to start with.
Okay.
They give it a fair chance to get going down and the weight box comes up at a slower amount for the smaller tractors.
Okay.
So.
All right. So they make it work in that sense. So yeah, that's some exciting things going on with the Pull-A-Palooza for a cause. Let's take a break, and then when we come back, we'll talk plenty more about it. I'm talking with some of their organizers, Bryan Sharp, Dan Gregory, and Jay Germann, right here on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
Hi, this is Julie Sanchez with People's Bank and Trust. Hola, mi nombre es Julie Sanchez con People's Bank and Trust, and I am here to share information about our Save by Spending program. Save by Spending, round up, where we round your debit card purchase to the next dollar and put that change in your savings account. Also, our Save by Spending rewards program. You can earn cash back on all qualifying signature-based debit card purchases. Call 888-PBT-1954 and learn more about Save by Spending programs. At People's Bank and Trust, we put you and your savings first. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When you buy and service with Trinity Automotive, you're getting more than a vehicle. You're getting peace of mind every mile. Our award-winning service department is backed by certified technicians who know your vehicle inside and out, so you can drive with confidence. Trinity is also commercial and business link ready with heavy-duty equipment and lifts to handle even the toughest jobs. And for extra convenience, enjoy free pickup and delivery within 30 miles when you buy your vehicle here. So come see us right off Route 29 in Taylorville or shop online anytime at trinitydodge.net.
Hello, I'm Will Perkins, the new owner of Taylorville Home Source. I'm committed to continuing the local service you've always counted on, along with the same great flooring options, kitchen cabinets, shower systems, and design expertise that Taylorville Home Source is known for. Stop by 1316 East Park, online at TaylorvilleHomesource.com, or via phone at 217-824-6121. Taylorville Home Source, your one source local design center.
Double your impact with sight and sound. Reach customers through our 6 regional radio stations. Plus, capture their attention with our 36 by 72-inch digital billboard right on Route 29 in Taylorville. That's nearly 11,000 drivers seeing your message every single day while they're already listening to your radio ads. Ready to maximize your reach? Call your regional radio account manager today and put your business in front of eyes and ears across Central Illinois. Regional radio is where your message gets noticed.
Here are the contest rules for our stations. We allow one person per household to win any prize from the radio stations in a 30-day period. Unless otherwise stated, all prizes to Christian County winners are to be picked up within 2 weeks at the studios at 918 East Park in Taylorville. Our office hours are 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. weekdays. Winners outside of Christian County will have their prize mailed. Any cash prize is mailed within 30 days of winning. Only if cash winners call our business line within 2 weeks of their name being drawn to provide their mailing address. Employees and their families of regional radio are not eligible to participate or win any contest.
Looking for your next ride? Come to Trinity Automotive. Right off Route 29 in Taylorville, we have the largest Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram inventory in Christian County, plus a certified service team that stands out. Stop in today or click the banner on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Spring brings brighter days and more time to enjoy them. Your home should too. At Hickory Point Garden Homes in Forsyth, enjoy one-story living and walking paths right outside your door. Spend less time on upkeep and more time enjoying spring. Learn more by clicking our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
WTIM.
We're back on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. The show is sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first. I'm your host, Reed Kamai, and I resume my conversation with Bryan Sharp, Dan Gregory, and Jay Germann about the Pull-A-Palooza for a cause that's happening on August 8th, which is a Saturday, so not this Saturday, but the next one at 11 in the morning at the Christian County Fairgrounds. And now this is apparently just the second edition of the Pull-A-Palooza for a cause. Is that right?
That is correct.
Yeah. How did it go last year?
We had some growing pains. The advertisement wasn't what it should have been last year. But the people that put the track together last year did a great job. And we've actually are partnering in partnership with the Southern Illinois Pullers League because they heard that the track was so good. And there was a lot of time and effort spent on the track last year. We put 20,000 gallons of water on it in a week. And it made a lot of tractors that thought had a lot of horsepower didn't.
Okay.
So,
yeah. So, okay. No, it sounds like you've figured out a lot of those things. And, in terms of the advertising, hey, you're on the radio right now. So I think that's a pretty good step too. Yeah. Talk about how the event sort of came to be here in Taylorville.
We were looking for another event for the hospital, and I've tractor pulled for a long time, never put one on myself, but been around it, and just decided that we would try to have a tractor pull. And Jay and Bryan stepped up and helped me with it last year, and it was a pretty good success last year.
Yeah, and then in terms of getting the fairgrounds to do it at, I mean, I know it's a big space. I know they've done tractor pulls at such times as the fair that they had last week. So did it seem like when you were originally envisioning this idea, did it seem like, yeah, it's going to happen at the fairgrounds?
The fairgrounds are a good place. There's plenty of parking. And if people want to come and watch something that's entertaining, there's good seats all over. And the track is usually there. Last year, there was no track because of the rain that we'd had, and we had to build the track basically from scratch, and just had a good time building the track. The guys from the club came together, and we had a lot of good help. So we had a good track last year. Okay,
nice. And I know with the fairgrounds, the way it's set up, it works really well for those for everything that you mentioned. Talk about all that goes into like putting it on each year, all the work that your volunteers have to do, all of that.
Well, we're basically down there for the week prior to the pull, putting water on, disking it up and packing it back down and disking it up and putting water on it. There has to be getting the sled. We're a year out to have a sled there, and those are hard to get sometimes on certain dates. That's why we've kept the date that we've got. And other than that, it's just people donate their time, their tractors, and their effort to put this pull on and to make a track. If you don't have a good track, people aren't, going to come back the next year. And that's where we got involved with the Southern Illinois Pullers League. They'd heard it was a good track, and they actually had a pull last year, same day as ours, and they weren't satisfied with the track down there. And they heard about our track, and they had a couple of their members pull on it. So it was the best track they'd pulled on all year. And that was just, I think it was maybe luck on our part a little bit, but we worked pretty hard at it. So.
Yeah, and it sounds like from everything you've said, the track has been your strong suit. So I look forward to seeing how that goes this year. Under 90 seconds to go, I know you're raising money for Shriners Hospital. Jay, talk a little bit about what Shriners treats for those who use their services.
Sure. So there's a number of different conditions that Shriners Children's treat. We're known most for orthopedic issues, and those can be something that's happened at birth. They can be sports injuries, anything accidents. So any child that is under the age of 18 can be seen by Shriners, and they will be treated up until the age of 18, and some get treated past 18. Other things that we specialize in, they build orthotics. We do burn treatment, scoliosis, facial and cranial issues. And again, these things can start from birth, or they can be a result of accidents, whether it be sports related stuff. And there's a number of other things, but all children. So under the age of 18 is where it all starts with Shriners.
All right. So that's what you're doing that for. And then quickly before we go, where can folks find more information online?
So we have a Facebook page, Ansar Ag Corps. You go look us up on Facebook. Ansar Shrine has a Facebook page. The flyer for this is out there. And please find that and share it. Share it with your friends.
Bryan Sharp, Dan Gregory, Jay Germann, thank you three for coming on.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, and thank you for listening here on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. Back in 10 minutes with another conversation.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. Dr.